Hello, first graders, and welcome to our next new concept. This week, we are going to be talking about the ending ED as a spelling rule on words. And ED actually makes 3 sounds when it's at the end of the word, okay? So the first sound it makes is id, okay? You may see it on your worksheet this week that's coming through as ED. What I want you to do is cross off that ED if you do that worksheet, and I want you to make it an I because it's actually an I sound, okay? It also just says D. That's what this means when we have these lines here. It means D. It also could make the sound T. And we're going to find out why it makes those 3 different sounds and when it does that when you're spelling, okay? So the first thing I want to do is circle my ED. That's called a suffix. A suffix is a set of letters that goes at the end of a word, okay? So I'm looking at my 4 words here that have id, okay? If it has the id sound at the end, it adds a syllable, okay? For example, landed, landed. Ooh, 2 syllables. Land has 1. Id adds the syllable. Melted, melted. Acted, acted. Nested, nested. Okay? Now, I'm going to circle, go over to this one. Okay? Do you notice something here? Okay? We talked about this one last week with the LL, doubling it. Okay? If it has a double letter, you don't add any more letters, you just add the ED. And it doesn't add an extra syllable. The word is spelled, filled, yelled, happened. Because happened already has 2. Happened, happened. Okay? All right, last set we're going to circle. Here's my suffix with ED. Okay? These words end with rushed, bumped, asked, kissed. Okay? All right. So let's head on over. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to tell you something, first graders. If it ends with a D or a T, you know it's going to say id. Okay? This has a digraph. 2 consonant sounds, 2 consonant sounds, 1 consonant sound, but it's a double, right? L's, N's, and a D. Okay? All right, come on over. These are the things you need to gather. So if you need to push pause. You need to grab your sound spelling hand that we made, okay? Hopefully mom or dad printed this part out. If they didn't, you're just going to follow along with my paper, okay? When we see the 2 lines, it means it has 2 consonant sounds. This means we're going to add the ED. Just like we did over here, it's circled, we're going to add that circled ED. This wavy little line means that it's a digraph, okay? So we're going to practice our words. Are we ready? The first word is asked. I asked my mom for another glass of milk. Asked. Ask. And we don't tap the ED, we just add it. Okay, here we go. Ask plus the ED, and I get the word asked. Okay, next word, camped. We camped outside in the backyard. Camped. Remember that blend, it goes together, and then we don't tap the ED, we just add it. Camped. We camped outside. It's got a consonant blend, so it gets a T sound. Okay, next word, fished. We fished in the Poudre River. Fished. Don't tap the ED. 2 letters, 1 sound. Add the ed. Fished. That gets a t sound because of the digraph. Melted. All of the snow melted in 1 day. 2 syllables. Melted. First syllable. Melt. Olt. Olt. Is that blend together? Olt. There's a T. Ed. So we know it's going to say id. Melted. Good. Last one. Rested. We rested after playing outside for so long. Rested. First syllable. Rest. Est. Est. Has a T, so it gets the id sound. Rested. All right. If we can write them, we can read them in a whisper voice going down. Here we go. Asked, camped, fished, melted, rested. In a loud voice going up. Rested, melted, fished, camped, asked. Nice job. Okay, now we're going to do our sentences. Remember, the mountain is a capital letter. The underlined word is a common word that we know just like that. Okay, here comes your sentence. I jumped when Pat yelled. I jumped when Pat yelled. I jumped. Use your hand if you need to. When Pat, this is a name, yelled. Okay, push pause if you need it. Rewind so you can hear me say it again. I jumped when Pat yelled. Okay, check your sentence. Does yours look like mine? If it does, write it again on the line. Push pause and write it again. Check for spaces when you rewrite it on this line. Okay, handwriting practice. Okay, moving on to the next sentence. She landed at the bottom of the step. She landed at the bottom of the step. She landed at the bottom of the step. Push pause and rewind so you can hear me. Slow as you need to go. Okay, check your sentence with mine. This is a capital S. I should have made it taller, first grader. She landed at the bottom of the step. Circle your words that have ED for our new spelling rule today. All right, rewrite it on that line when you're ready. Okay, watch for part 2 later. Bye-bye, first graders.